Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video. And my name is Simone Vincenzi, co-founder of GTeX and return experts into authorities. Today, we are going to talk about growing and scaling your business without experiencing burnout. Now, the reason why we are doing this video it is because I think it's like a burnout month. There is a day for everything, right? There's Burnout Day on the 5th of April. And I wanted to record a video around burnout because I'm an expert at it. I'm an incredible expert at it, to be honest. Not on scaling a business without burning out, but scaling a business and burning out. And so I don't come to you with this video with the expertise or with something to do to prevent burnout. But I wanted to share a bit more from my perspective and why I think sometimes myself or people like myself, we get trapped into the burnout almost without feeling that there is an alternative, right? So that's what I want to talk about. Because I think that you're at some point in your business when you're growing, when you're scaling. We have at the moment 18 staff members that are working with us, hundreds of clients, and everyone wants a piece of you. Everyone wants a piece of your time. Everyone wants a piece of your knowledge. Everyone wants a piece of your expertise. And if the business is not set up in every department, right? Because it's easy to say, oh yeah, but delegate. Yeah, but every time you delegate, you need to manage the team that is going to take over that particular work. So even delegating at the beginning, you actually 3 times more the work because you need to find someone, make sure you train them, check what they are doing, make sure that they are on the right track, and then they will be able to perform. A lot of times, actually, one of the mistakes that I've made is that abdicating instead of delegating, which is a complete different dynamic. And so, a lot of time we can feel that our demands and the pressure that we have from the external world is too much. And there are some people, maybe you're like me, where loves to say yes to things. There are a lot of exciting projects, a lot of exciting opportunities, exciting partnerships, and there arrives at a point where the amount of yeses that I've said that becomes too much to keep up with. And so I wanted to share this video first of all to see that we're all human. we all struggle with ourselves, and one of my biggest struggles, to be honest, is actually seeing what to say yes to and what to say no to. What boundaries am I going to set? What systems can I put in the business, and prioritizing what system I gotta put in the business so I can have some more of the time back. And I'm working on it, and we're making really good progress every time we outsource a different department. But it's a lot. And I think that it becomes, even with the situation in which you have been living in, it becomes even more amplified. It becomes amplified because there are a lot of people that actually are people persons, right? I get my energy by staying with crowds. That's why I love running seminars, running events. Is the energy that I get from people. That's why I loved before working in the catering industry. Not because I love serving dishes, but because it's the connection that I get with people that gives me the energy. And I found that after 2 years almost of this situation, as much as the business has been growing, we moved everything online, we have more flexibility, we have less overheads, we're not paying any more, almost like $100,000 a year in venues that we were doing before. Even that, without that, the very element, the very core of what gives me joy, or what gives me pleasure, of why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is by creating community and being around people, then have been taken away. And for the first year and a half, it's been alright. I've been coping with that. We've been smashing our targets. We've been growing the company. We paid actually a lot of our debts that we had before. Like, it's great. But then you arrive to a point where now, I don't know if any of you resonates with me. It's like there's something missing. There's just as many webinars or challenges or online courses that we can launch before that comes back. And I know that I'm doing this video because a lot of time people share those moments, after it happens, in a hindsight. And we live in a world where, in social media, we gotta show that we are authorities, that we are experts in our field, that we got our shit together. But sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have our low moments. And I think that if we can create a more open platforms where, without judgment, we can share those experiences to connect more as human beings. Because as human beings, we connect more through our struggles than through our successes, right? You can say, "Oh yeah, we made like 100 grand in a day. That's awesome, fantastic, woohoo!" But then, this moment is a small moment compared to all the bigger part. So for everyone, my heart goes out to you. For everyone who is struggling with burnout in this moment, and you know that you're working towards finding a better balance, whether it's in your personal life, in your business, and you're working towards it's getting there, but it's still not there yet. I remember that what we've been through and what we are going through is a lot. And as long as you are taking a step forward, getting help, I'm getting professional help. I'm like, you know what? I think I need to talk to someone right now. And that's okay. Right? There are moments where I need to, there are moments when I don't. But if you need external support, if you can't cope with this situation, with all that is going on, and everything feels too much, and you might start feeling anxiety. It was actually the first time in my life that I started feeling anxiety recently. I'm like, man, I don't want that. I've seen people with panic attack and anxiety, how that can affect their lives. I want to catch it early. I so want to catch it early. I never had them, fortunately, thanks God. And I'm not planning to have them, but I started feeling anxiety recently. I'm like, no, no, it's too much. There is a sign that there is something that needs to change. So I'm willing to embrace this change. And the message to you in this video is be willing to embrace this change. Be willing to get help and support where you need to from someone who is qualified, for someone who can help you. There are great therapists out there, great coaches, great counselors. Tap into those networks because they might give you what is that you can't give to yourself yet. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and it definitely was liberating and freeing for me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, please leave me a comment. Let me know what are your stories of burnout. I'll see you next time. Ciao.